take care of the ball. You know,
Take
continue
care of the
running.
ball. Take care of the
Yeah.
ball.
If we can,
Take care of the
if
ball.
we our defense can still dominate.
Welcome to Raider
Sunday.
Personnel.
Raiders personnel right in your
Yeah.
face, in your ears, in your face, in your eyes. We're getting all your senses.
Yeah. We're supposed to be angry.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Week
But
one.
goddamn
Week one.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Week 1.
First of all, let's say Aidan O'Connell fans, chill, relax. We're not ready for
Yeah.
him yet.
Yeah.
Can we get some
Yeah,
consistency?
no, that's ridiculous.
I do see like the mistakes he made. He was off. He should have been hitting our receivers much sooner than what he was supposed to. The
Yeah.
point of the games is to build that reputation, to build that repetition, and get to know each other. And so if you take them out and then they got to switch to Aiden
It's still
O'Connell,
early. It's still early.
what
I
are we
hear you.
doing? We're
Yeah.
pretty much giving up, you know. So I would say let's
Yeah.
relax. But yeah, but I'll say, man, that defense. Whoo! Yeah, I don't know if just maybe that because everybody talks about how Herbert is this top
Yeah.
quarterback, right? And our
Yeah.
defense should not have done that. It was just I was like, I've never seen
Yeah, it was
defense like this.
140 yards in the whole game, to say.
Passing 140.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert only got
Yeah, yeah.
140 passing. And
That's
that's
right.
three
Yeah.
turnovers. So it's that defense is legit. It's either the defense is
Yeah.
legit or the Justin Herbert sucks.
Yeah. No,
Maybe
no,
it's
no.
both.
Look, I was mad. I was mad they didn't go 4th and 1
Yeah.
on Monday and
Mm-hmm.
half a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was mad, that the stupid fumbles and turnovers. But it's already
Yep.
Wednesday, and I'm thinking it could have been worse, probably, because
A lot
there was
worse.
no
Yeah.
Rich Gannon out there. It wasn't no Tom Brady out there
It
QB.
was
I mean,
yeah.
and not only that, but the short preseason, I think, has something to do with this, man. But yeah, I felt like it was the first game hiccups, first game, jitters, if you will. So
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
that's most of it.
That's definitely a learning experience. Even though our defense was like legit,
Yeah,
we did blitz too much. There's been a couple of
yeah,
times I was like, oh, why are we
yeah.
blitzing here? We have the D line for it. Those stunts that
Hmm.
Wilkins and Crosby were hitting, man, those were
Yeah,
working. Those were working. And
yeah.
it's like, a lot of people were like, oh, he shut down Crosby. But it's no, if you look at the
Mm,
game, whenever Crosby and
yeah,
Holt were
yeah,
together,
yeah,
Herbert was throwing it quickly. So, of course, you're going to have zero
yeah,
pressure if he's hiking it and throwing it quick. But they were in
yeah,
him 140 total passing yards, like three turnovers, and
yeah,
all three of them were in their side of the field where they can score, and we shut them down. And what more can you ask for? The long run, okay.
the
The
defense,
fourth
for sure.
quarter, they're tired. They've just been playing their asses off. You can't
Yeah,
they can't be Superman forever. The best defense is if they don't get no rest, they're gonna just allow
right.
it.
But that's what I mean. I mean, mostly it was the offense that lost the game, right? The
Yeah,
defense has no. I can't blame them at all.
yeah,
Even the long runs in the second half
yeah,
that what's his name was Dobbins was doing.
yeah.
I mean, it was worn out. They were
They're
they,
worn
they were
out.
trying to, like you said, blitz.
Yeah, we
You
should
know,
have added some fake blitz. And
yeah,
like you said, that 4th and 1, man, I would have get it if it was after the first one where we got no yards, we got stopped. But by that time,
yeah,
we've already saw Bowers, and we still have
yeah,
Devontae. If you have Devontae, you always go for it 4th and 1. But we just saw what Bowers was doing to that team. That's two at least that you can give the ball
yeah.
to. And that's why I was like, the fourth and
That's true.
one's a big mistake. And he was like, I have confidence in my defense. Well, you could switch it around. You could have confidence on your defense where if your offense doesn't make it, your defense will be there.
Hmm.
That was probably the negative. The missed field goal, dude usually hits those.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that's a
I don't know what happened because
yeah.
he almost missed the
Yeah.
last one, wasn't he? It was like
Yeah.
just on
Just
the.
about, yeah. And the other one was like do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do. And I
yeah,
was like, wow.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, there was just like I said, it felt like these guys were hungover or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just showed up
Right?
to the
It's
game.
something, yeah.
Uh, just who knows,
Yeah.
nerves. I don't know, but yeah,
I mean,
timing was off.
and that's with us having no Malcolm Kuntz and no Tyree Wilson. Like literally right at the beginning, we lost them both,
Mhm.
and we were
Yeah,
still there against an elite quarterback. Everybody I've seen, like all the professional players, all the analysts,
yeah,
Herbert is no less than top 5. and that's the entire NFL, not just AFC. Was we just went against an elite quarterback, and we
Yeah,
did pretty good offenses. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and then we didn't have Powers either. I forgot about that. We didn't have Jackson Powers either, so our old line wasn't as dominant as it should have
Mm,
been.
that's
Um,
true. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, those trench
No,
battles.
well, yeah, no, they were getting pushed back a little bit, and and that's what caused Gardner to either jump out of the pocket and get sacked, or
Mm,
just maybe late
conservatives,
throws here or
yeah,
there. I think
throwing it
you're.
out to the running backs.
Mhm.
No, man, we have too much offense for that. Yeah, I thought Devontae
Yeah,
might be
no,
a little bit more upset, but he was just like, "Hey, it's not my call. I just catch the balls." So I was like, "Okay," but
I wish he was more of a team leader. I think the
right?
offense does need that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
wish
She
he was
should have
just
been
more of a
like,
little
"We
team
just
leader.
got to get the ball out quicker, sooner.
Yeah,
We are a good team, and this is not us." But
right, right.
all in all, what do you feel like? That was, I mean, I didn't, I never asked for your opinion either of that time. We talked about it very little, but like, is there
Yeah, no, I
anything
mean,
for you?
the fumbles, man. I mean, the two
Yeah,
fumbles.
and one of
Yeah,
them
right.
was
The
a
last
great run.
interception. I mean,
That one of them was like an 8 yard
exactly.
run, and that's when.
Before that, it was a fake hold.
Mhm,
Before that, there was a fake hold,
yeah,
and then they say this kid beat Max, but you see tons
yeah,
of pictures in slow motion that Max is getting
no,
help. So
yeah,
to me, I'm
yeah,
like,
no,
damn. It was
no.
there was I'm
He
not
he
I'm not whining about it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. I will say he did play good. I don't want to take anything
Yeah,
away from the left tackle dude. He did look really good,
yeah,
but the
yeah.
whole that he shut him down was like, no, they game
Right,
planned it right. Get the ball out
right,
quickly, which is why they
right.
had only 140 yards. And so it's like it was just we just they couldn't stop him with the
And
stunts.
look, and I feel that's what Luke Getsy's getting to, man. Luke Getsy's playing that same game. You get the ball out of his hands
Yeah,
quick. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that's why the offense is probably not in rhythm right now because
Mm-mm.
things are a little quicker than the preseason. I'm just saying, Luke needs to come up with a better game plan against the Ravens this
He
time.
does.
So
Hell yeah. We have too
yeah,
many offense. Like I like seeing Bowers. I was out there like, oh, we got a guy. We got a guy.
yeah,
That's our guy.
yeah,
Him
yeah,
and yeah, dude can get them yards after catch. It was pretty impressive. I was like, I can't remember. I mean, Darren Waller was really good his first year that he blew up with us. Dude was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
unstoppable.
yeah.
And then
I was just gonna say, how would you compare him to Darren Waller? Because Darren Waller's, but that was Carr's like favorite guy,
yeah,
and not that I care about Carr right now, talking
but
about
yeah, it makes sense.
online,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, but Waller was like bigger. I think Waller was like 6'5", 6'6", so he was a little bit
okay,
more athletic.
yeah,
But Bowers, I think, is like 6'3", 6'4", and he
yeah,
just yards after catch. He just knows how to catch, hit, move, and go downfield. And Waller was just like
yeah,
he's gonna catch it over you. He will outrun you if he gets like a good burst. He'll outrun you, but Bowers just catches it and he's gone.
yeah,
And I like that about him. And Zamir White, even though he fumbled, man, that kid can
yeah,
hit hard. He can run.
yeah,
I was like, oh,
right.
he's running like he just robbed the bank. He was just like, oh. I was so impressed. I was like, we can do
Yeah.
big things. If Minshew can just figure it out, we can do some really big things.
Well, I mean, there was some surprises there too, right? There was Madison.
Yeah, I got the first touchdown.
Mayers was quiet, but so you thought.
Yeah, he had that drop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But he was also in the game.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I'm talking about the wide receiver.
Oh, Jacoby Mayers.
Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Jacoby
Jacoby Mayers.
Mayers. He
Yeah,
had
not
he had a
not
good
the tight end.
right. Mayor or Mayor? Mayor. Mayor?
Yeah,
Mayor?
yeah, I know.
Oh, Mayor. Oh, Mayor. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh my god.
But
But
yeah, he had
that
one of
guy,
those solid games and
yeah.
quietly.
Yeah, definitely. He was super quiet because even when we were talking about it, I was like, man, he was super quiet this game. And we pulled up his stats. I was like,
Yeah,
huh, that's not
yeah,
quiet.
yeah, yeah.
That's like quietly good, I guess. It was like, that's your number two.
That's what I
That's
mean.
pretty good stats. And then Trey Tucker, I think
Yeah,
he only got one
yeah.
or two catches, but he had bursts. I think it was like 9 yards was one play, I think it was, and then another one was like eight
Mhm.
or seven. So that's at least a first down at least, or help close to a first down. So yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, we got
You like
weapons.
the running game you mentioned earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, so man, I like Zamir, and I remember last year I talked about it too. I was just like, I know I love Josh Jacobs. Man, that dude, like just the way he
Yeah.
represents himself and he runs. But I was like, Zamir White, he's just that old school, just cowbell. Just make that hole, and I'm gonna knock somebody out from there. And like
Yeah.
another Josh Jacobs, but probably not as nimble or as fast.
And I saw lateral, I would say. Is
Yeah,
that what you would call that?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Lateral run just up
yeah,
and yeah, north and
yeah,
south, mostly
yeah,
north.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah. And then Josh Jacobs was super humble. He wasn't like going out party hard. Zamir White,
yeah.
the dude parties by going out with his horses. This man's got 12 horses. That's what he does.
He's a damn
Yeah,
cowboy.
he's
All
a
right.
cowboy. Like he's
Shit.
just trying to have fun. He's trying to live his life to what he loves to do. He ain't gonna get in trouble. He ain't gonna do drinking. Maybe some moonshine or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, I like him.
That's
I do
cool, man.
like this.
That's
It's
cool.
literally just our quarterback. I don't know if AOC is
Yeah,
just sitting there waiting. Okay, when I get my turn, I'm gonna just kill it. I'm gonna be Rich Gannon, or it's just gonna be, he's just another immobilized Minshew, and
yeah.
that's what I
I
don't
mean,
want.
I'm not rooting for AOC just yet. Like we talked about, man.
Yeah,
Nah. Let's let Minshew play another couple games. Maybe week 4 or 5, we start looking at it. But
yeah,
it's just
exactly.
ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Like it does not make sense right now. We have to build continuity, and we just got to stick together. And
Yeah, yeah,
let's not discourage him. If we're going to be yelling out Aidan O'Connell or AOC at the games, and what are we
yeah,
doing?
yeah. That's just stupid.
Yeah,
That's just stupid.
yeah. Let's give the man a
Yeah.
chance.
Uh,
And if he fails, he fails. At least we gave it a try. At least we know what to expect.
yeah,
At least we're not going to be like, oh, we go to AOC, then we jump back to Minshew. If AOC is not doing good, by that time we switch to AOC, that we just stuck with him and we go. So
yeah.
yeah.
What do you think about next week? What's the game plan? What do you see them doing?
I
You think
mean,
I'll be running,
if
still running the ball?
he doesn't throw the ball and
I mean, obviously,
yeah, if he's gonna just focus on running, I mean, I guess that'd be good on our part. But
yeah,
Derrick Henry, he did okay. He didn't do so bad. We the Chiefs defense is supposed to be still elite, so I definitely will give him that.
yeah,
But like this would
yeah,
be, I mean, you know how I think about our defense, so I'm
yeah,
expecting
yeah,
the
yeah,
same outcome. I mean, unless it's the same thing where our offense is just giving up the ball and then our defense gets tired. But if we can stop Derrick Henry, I don't. Their passing threat does not scare me. Our D line rushing, is legit. The I can't even say his name. Kavion Chasian, the new guy that we brought on,
yeah. The new guy,
he doesn't.
defensive end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he, first round pick hasn't really turned out for everybody else, but the man's super
yeah.
athletic, and you need athleticism for Lamar Jackson. And who knows?
Right.
Maybe Antonio Pierce brings it out of him. You saw what he did with Jack Jones. Maybe he lits that fire, and then being next to
Yeah.
Wilkins and Crosby, seeing Crosby work, you know,
Right.
that would
Right.
be a thing.
Right.
Because I heard that someone was talking
Yeah.
about that he was actually in the pass rushing classes with Crosby when they first were like first 2 3 years in the league when they had the yearly pass rush classes. He was there
Uh
with
huh.
them as well. So it's like he's trying to get better. He's trying to learn.
Okay.
He did get
Yeah.
drafted by the Jaguars. You say, that says
Well, I
something by
mean, the
itself.
Jaguars were okay with this new quarterback, so
Well,
they
like
must
one
have.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay, I
then,
get what you're
yeah.
saying.
Oh, I don't think Nate Hobbs getting suspended. I don't know if you heard anything news about the fight. But yeah, I think it may be fine. So Nate Hobbs will be there. I think that's a big
Yeah.
scare for our defense. The fact that he'll be there is
Right.
really awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you mentioned something earlier. You said you're not scared of their passing
Yeah.
game, Ravens.
Yeah. Not scared.
So
I will
I
say
think they should keep Lamar
there
to
is
try to pass and just box in the. What's that?
I am worried about their tight ends. The Isaiah Lively, I think it was. He blew up. I think he had 100 yards against the Chiefs.
Okay.
That's the guy I'm worried about because he's super athletic, and we do have some
Yeah.
fast linebackers. Spillane impressed me. Debo had that one like brain fart. That was the big long run. He ran
Yeah.
outside of Max while
Right.
Max was running outside too. And by the time he was trying to get back in, Dobbins was gone already. But
Mm,
I still
okay.
think he's really good. That's just one big mistake. But Lively, yeah, 111 yards. I think he had 8 or 9 receptions. I think that would be a big killer. And you still got,
You mean likely?
yeah, likely,
You talking about
Lively,
likely?
Isaiah
Yeah.
Lively or something like
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say I likely. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
then
no,
Mark
you're right.
Andrews, he can
He's
catch.
probably about the only one. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is we need to dare Lamar to throw.
Oh
He
yeah,
doesn't like throwing. He doesn't want to
yeah,
throw. So we need to dare him to keep
yeah,
throwing the ball. I mean, if we just put all the men in the box, then
yeah,
we can keep him contained, I think.
yeah,
And at least Henry, I don't know, like you mentioned, he's a little older now. And
yeah.
sure, I mean these are the Ravens, but
Right. Yeah. I
and they're
mean,
still a threat,
and
right? But I think there's a chance there.
yeah, and I still think they have the rookie left side of their offensive line, or the right side. I think their right tackle and their right guard are rookies, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm,
But you
mhm,
already know
mhm. Yeah,
Christian
most of them. Yeah,
Wilkinson.
exactly. Most of them are
Yeah,
rookies.
Christian
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wilkinson. You mix and Max Crosby. You're moving them around. We
Right.
might do some damage. I already broke
Yeah.
my bracket with the Chargers winning, so I need the Ravens to to lose to get back on track.
I think we all do, man. All Raider fans want the win, man. At least early in
Yeah.
the season, man. We're not the Broncos here, okay? The Broncos,
Hmm.
they can take it. Take it.
Yeah,
Ah!
we can't be the Broncos. Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't get Bo Nix.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, I take that back.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
look,
man. So
Coates is on the injured reserve.
right.
They said it's the mini one. So after 5 weeks, but that's if he's ready. Tyree Wilson, I don't know what's going on. They haven't really said much about him,
Yeah.
so that's a little worrying. Some Minshew, we got to give
Yeah, I
him
know.
some time, but he also can't be like throwing it, like checking down right away or running when he has
Hmm.
time. Take care of the ball.
Take
Continue
care of the
running.
ball. Take care of the
Yeah.
ball.
If we can,
Take care of the
if
ball.
our defense can still dominate, it's not just one game. They're continuing on from last year. The defense. So it's not like we have a small sample. It's like, yeah, like it's a new year. We do have new players in, and we have lost some players, but the
Yeah.
system is still there. The main guys are still there, and they still looked really good. Yeah. And we'll say the
Yeah.
Ravens
Yeah.
defense don't look as good as they did last year. Then again, they did play, the Chiefs, and sometimes it feels like the Chiefs are just not really trying. Like there were times I was watching that game, they're like, all right, let's just all right.
Like, we won it twice. We'll let you
Yeah.
win tonight.
Yeah, we'll punt tonight. We'll punt right now, but I'm pretty sure we'll score later and win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I felt
Yeah.
like they were doing to them,
Ah.
and I was like, "Oh my god!" But they're not us. Rivalry games are different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's those
Right.
times where the Ravens were the best team in the league and the Browns were trash, and the Browns were like still beating them or keeping it like really close. So rivalry games are different.
Yeah. I
But
know that's a fact. I can for sure. I can agree to that.
yeah,
And yeah, no, it's great news that Hobbs is not getting
yeah,
suspended. And
that's
he's going to
big.
be able to
That's our
play.
nickelback. That's our dude that handles those
Right.
slots.
Right.
Yeah, he can
Right.
start and
Right.
slot. That's a hard position. Just because you don't know, he can go in, he can go out. Hook in. They could cross. It's just so much more of a wide receiver tree in the inside than it is on the two outsides. It's pretty impressive what he
I see.
does. Yeah,
Damn, that's pretty awesome, bro. I mean, yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for game two. Hopefully, these guys pull it together. At least on the offensive side, I think our defense is great. Like you say, they just got tired, gassed out, and it
hmm
was a hot ass day.
it was a hot
I'm not
day.
trying to make
Yeah,
excuses,
but
but it
still,
is.
yeah. I mean,
It wasn't.
yeah. Did you see our third down rate? I think we was only like 26% conversion on them. Like
Yeah.
our defense
Yeah.
was out there, man, playing. So
Yep.
I was impressed. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna be watching it, and I hope we pull up the win.
I hope so too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, they got to show up, and we're gonna be rooting again. I'll be watching at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
yeah, you're on
So
it. Hell yeah.
it's still 10 a.m. for you.
It
10
would
a.m.
probably be 12. It's 12 for us at noon here in Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Houston,
I see.
H Town. Raiders fans here
Hey,
walking
that's right,
around in
baby.
the dead
All
heat
over the
wearing all
nation.
black.
The nation.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like and subscribe. This is Raider Personnel. Tune in next week. Go Raiders!
Raiders.
Raiders!